Oh, it's just reading up now, so we're about to go. So we should be about to get underway. Everybody, welcome to Extreme Racing League's round 4, season 7, and we are at Imola in Italy. We're doing short qualifying, so is it 18 minutes? I think short qualifying is 18 minutes. I'm joined by Herbie. He raced like a Herbie, so now he was all over the place in X3.
And I'm also branded like
Nice to stay
Herbie.
alive. Yeah. Spins in P2, takes out half the field. Yeah, that's how you win races.
If you want to see that, go and look on our other channel. It's on the X3.
It was on YouTube too. I just posted it.
Oh, true. It is on YouTube.
Yeah, 5-car pile up, and I'm the only one that gets damage from it. So cheers, mate.
I did as well. Come on. I got hit by.
Don't fix it. It's fine. Yeah. Cheers, crew. Ferrari strap.
I got hit by Williams as well. When I spun, I couldn't do anything about it. But when I spun, I got hit by Williams,
Yeah,
and then got hit by
plastic, wasn't it?
Plastic Love got me on there.
And Herbie, and not Herbie, Meerkat. It's quite crazy that Meerkat went from 3rd and ends up being P1 after all that.
No, man. Well, I've got his name now. Man, 6 minutes.
We're waiting for Matty was here. Is the only car that's not here.
I don't know.
Raining quality dry race. It doesn't rain. It's not that it doesn't raining. It isn't raining at the moment though. So if that's the case, you need to get out right now because the pace difference between wet and dry is about 12 to 18 seconds difference. So you're going to see a lot of people driving out right now, and it's going to be a very quiet second half of qualifying, I expect.
There's a few drops now as I see the Aston Martin leaving of Breezy.
I'm blinding if I don't see nothing.
If you're also new to the channel, just be aware that this is only short qualifying. Also, then after the short qualifying, we'll have a 5-minute break. They'll get chatted in Discord on when we will go, and then this will then go into a 32-lap race.
Or a 32-lap breakfast. And it is raining now. Yeah, it's sector 2. It's sector 1, sorry. Sector 2 is what I go into. But yeah, so it's going to be 1 lap. If you're not out on track now, you are done.
Indeed.
I don't think you're going to get. It's going to be forward. It's going to be pretty much wet by the time this car's done its lap. We're on that next. Well, whether it's soon now, it'll probably be wet track. Oh,
Breezy got a bit of twitchy there.
Breezy nearly went breezy.
So Breezy was the first guy on the track, so he'll be the first, hopefully, to post in his first flying lap at the start.
The other car's out on track, and so is a Haas, I believe.
It is.
Is that crash in the wet, isn't he? So
that's the Haas driver. The Haas driver.
Later, get out on track. I said, wish you good luck, mate. But you need to get out on track. You need to be out on track now. It's wet. The Neon's just out on track. Pelly, K18. The favourite here is K18, and he's in the pit still. The Alfa Romeo.
Okay, he's still in the pit.
I will let Jamie do the driver standing. He hasn't done it yet this season.
Oh, okay. 1 second.
You should be able to see it. It should be in the X2 standing. You should be able to see it all in there. And the race report from last week is also in the tab above it.
I will tell you 1 second. Just try and grab my phone.
Then we do the teams now, and then we do the actual driver stand break. We'll do them all in break. It's all good. We'll 5 minutes to do it.
Well, I can do
Reasonable
some now.
Then. So's low. So how's it around? Yeah, we can do that.
So as these guys are going through their flying laps and obviously coming out onto the outlap, I will go through the constructors first as we start getting times in. So from the top to the bottom, in first at the minute we have got Red Bull with the constructors points of 57. That is the Shikiri and Tornado, followed by the Alfa Romeo.
To interrupt you a second, race DRS has been disabled, so it's now wet track.
So it's classified as a full wet track. So as we jump back into this again, so second for the Alfa Romeos has 54 points, and that is K18 and Veloce. We'll roll into third, and that is Mercedes with 46 points, and that is Mr. Neon and Matthew was here. We're following to the fourth, and that is Alpha Tories with 33 points, and that was for Pelly and Edgar. The Haas team have 33 in fifth for Franz and AK Racing, that is XRL, as you can see on our screens. Followed by Williams in sixth with 26 points. It is Air Max 8841 and Scalia Sugar. We're followed to the Aston Mines in seventh with 23 points, and that is Breezy on his own. We've got a retirement of XRL Flavour.
Yeah, John's in the wall as well, so his lap's not going to count much now. He's got to be careful as well. There's other cars come in, so he doesn't get disqualified, but you know what this game's like.
Oh,
pretty much, if you're in the 21s, 23s or something like that, you'll be safe. And there's a 22 young. I think these are all going to be, well, they're all going to be through. It's just this is pretty much the order the cars are going to be in now.
It is. And it's even
over already. Pretty much anyone from 7th down is probably going to be going to wets now. Well, wet inters, I should say.
Yeah.
And that's be their order. So top 6 will all be through and comfortably. Anyone else now on track might be able to get a lap in the 20s. If they do, they might be alright. Yeah, Neon's just jumped young. Borderline, they might be able to. I mean, VTech is going to have a hell of a lap. He's just started a hot lap on the
intermediates. Oh, on the softs. Oh wow.
He's on softs, intermediates for Pelly. Pelly's like, ooh, it's raining.
Ooh,
down.
Yellow flag.
I would love the pitch, yeah.
Yellow flag in sector 1. Mercedes driver of Mr. Neon. Mr. Neon is off track.
There.
I'll go through the rest of the constructors, only 3 remaining. In 8th, Alpine with 16 points, and that is Jimmy Jordan X hits the spot. In 9th, for the Ferraris, we've got 14 points, and that is Rem, and VTech Zibend. And followed in 10th is McLaren with 8 points, and that is XRL Young and XRL Low.
Well, we're running on board with VTech because he's the only car that's really actually, I think, on a lap. I think everything else is going in the pits and putting on their wetties.
Indeed, I can see
But
Asda's...
yeah, pretty much people retiring in the pitch. Yeah, Asda's not going to go in. I think he's going to have pole here. I think it's over. He's got pole.
He's got it.
He'll never do that again in his life. Watch him be dead by someone.
Dead with a twisted chassis.
I mean, Rem won Dev yesterday with a couple of X1 drivers in there, so he's on the front row as well. His teammate is having lots of fun. Alright, Jeff. This is Jeff. It's a wet track.
So it's good so far for Rem. With Rem,
might beat that on Inters.
So looking at Rem's got 2nd place so far for qualifying. We've still got 12 minutes left of the session. Rem seems to have in 14th position with 0 points so far. So he's got a good start at the start of this race, being on the front row. Hopefully he can keep that there for the majority of this race.
A lot of people that have had no points so far this season have scored well today.
Yes.
X1 and X3.
Ooh, Air Max
disqualified. Air Max is definitely parking the wrong place. He's on the back of a lorry now. He's out of qualifying.
Back of a lorry.
Anyone want to tell him that a black flag means DSQ?
Oh, Lowe's also retired.
Lowe's retired. Yeah, he's in pits. Yeah, anyone now with the 121 or better is pretty much retiring. I think a 22 is also there. I think Jeff could do better than that on Inters. We're about to find out because Pelly's on the lap now on Inters.
Do you reckon you could get a 120 on the Inters?
I reckon they might be able to beat a 26 on Inters. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, I don't know.
Oh, really?
I can't remember what we set an X&A because X&A was a dry qualifying but a wet race.
Yeah.
So I can't remember what I set on the Inters in the race. But I say Inters, it was full wet, so
Oh God.
It wasn't even Inters. And X&A went straight from dry to full wet conditions within like a lap.
Oh really? Jesus. So see, I've never done it in the wet. I've always had a dry session every time.
Oh yeah,
I've been to Imola,
dry setups work fantastic for the wet conditions.
Tell us I know then.
It's not like last year where you could run a dry setup in the wet. This year, no, you can't. Not really.
Wow. Okay.
Obviously, because it's a dry race, they've all got to be running dry setups right now.
I'll
tell you one thing though, at least Flavour has beaten somebody in qualifying. He may have been the first person to crash out, but he has beaten Air Max.
Yeah, there is that. There is that.
And let's see what Joe Pelly can do. So yeah, he's in 21s, he's going to beat it. 24.
24-1.
Yeah, so he can have it's not actually as far off as what it used to be. It used to be about 10 to 15 seconds. It's only about 5 seconds now.
Yeah. Oh, Pelly's gone.
Well. Well. I would hope he's gone, otherwise he's driving the wrong way.
That was some rear end flickage.
Mate, you're lucky the damage is off of the rear wing, because otherwise that would have been
yeah.
Jeff's retired, so that is pretty much everybody is done then. No, everyone else outside have all just retired. I'm surprised Jeebus and Jeff haven't set laps, because they could have beaten their lap times. I don't know if Jeff would have beaten Pelly, but I mean Pelly is top like 3 in the championship sort of area.
Oh, really? So
I would have gone out and tracked on Inters just to see.
yeah, test the waters a bit. You know, no pun intended, but yeah, test the waters a bit.
I've seen it multiple times as well, where the race until it's dry and it's rained. So it would have been, I would have gone out just to see what the track was like in the wet, just in case this game decides to throw a curveball. In approximate weather as well, so.
So do you reckon these guys are going to use the time that they've got spare to get this underway quicker for you guys at home watching, or
if they retire, they've all got to retire, haven't they?
Or do you reckon they'll use that time to try and get used to the track, even if it is in wet conditions?
I'm surprised that no one else has actually left pit lane just to have a look.
Yeah.
And they've all set the lap times, they've got nothing to lose, we're doing it. I mean,
yeah.
Peter's put full wets on, so.
That's fair enough. Pelly's just,
it might even be full wet.
I'm going to say Pelly's just now entered into the pits. He has just retired.
So there's only top 8 left, and none of them are going to improve on their lap times. It's pretty much just if anyone wants to lose pits. But,
so,
I mean, you may as well go for the driver's standing now, if there's nothing else going on.
Yeah, of course. So we've obviously everybody in the pits now. With everyone in the pits now, we've got roughly around 7 minutes left of the session, depending if they do decide to go back on track just to get used to the track itself. I'll go through the Drivers' Championship. So currently, from 1st to 20, let me just try and get rid of the screen. So we've got Scalar Sugar for the Williams with 39 points, followed by Team with 34 points for the Alfa Romeos. XRL Pelly with 33 for the Alpha Tauris. We've got Torpedo in 4th with 30 points with the Red Bulls, followed with his teammate of XRL Shikiri with 27 points in 5th. Franz W31 with 21 points for the Haas. In position 7th, Mr. Neon with 21 points also, but for the Mercedes. We've got Gibend with 14 points in 8th for the Ferraris. GB's John in 9th with 12 points for the Alpines. Followed by Air Max in 10th with 9 for the Williams. XRL Young in 11th with 8 points for the McLaren. 2 points for Veloce in 12th for the Alfa Romeos. And then from 13th to 20, every single driver hasn't scored a point so far in this season, but they are Matty were here in 13th, Remsico in 14th, Breezy in 15th, Low 16th, Edgar in 17th, AKR Racing 33 in 18th, and X hits a spot in 19th with one spare seat available in 20. So most of the drivers now are starting to retire. We have got 4 left sat there in the pits, so we'll see how we get on with this in the next 5 minutes or so. Could be a bit shorter for you guys, so we can get into this race a lot quicker.
Yeah, pretty much everyone's used 1 or 2 sets of softs, so that's pretty much it. So we should have at least 2 sets of softs in the race.
That is a very good point actually, because obviously they've not used them, have they? So this could turn out quite interesting with people's strategies.
It's also Breezy and has his first race of the season.
Oh yes, of course.
So that'd be why they haven't scored a championship point yet.
So fingers crossed, touching wood, they can pull out some points.
Yeah, if they pretty much, if they can finish, I think they're going to score points, because I think 3 people might DNF this race. Well, even I'll say 2 people, because 11 people get points, don't they, with fast lap outside.
Yes. So who would you have in mind on your victims for the DNS? Who would you say?
Probably my friends, so B-Tech be one of them. No offense, Jeff, but hey, Asda is probably another one that's a good bet on it because he hasn't raced very much. And no offense to Breezy, but he might be another one because of not playing the game enough. He hasn't played the game, hasn't had the game, or sort of thing, or hasn't had the wheels to practice. So
Yeah,
also
yeah, of course.
there's a difference between racing in Korea to racing on here.
Right.
But
So
I'd say Torpedo's another one. Low, low. I mean, Low is just one of those people. If someone crashes, they have to crash right in front of him. Okay, that's how he dies. He likes to crash into cars that have already crashed.
so Asda could be the corporate.
Well, he's so far. I think he's on a 5 race crash streak.
I'll give it.
So,
I'll give Asda's due though. I've noticed like through races that we've had before, he does have a clean race and he does have a really good consistency of a race. But things that happen in front of him do end up ruining his race completely, and that's what really puts it down for him. But he has got the pace.
He's also easy to put under pressure and put off.
Yeah, there is that. But he is a
That's
very
another thing,
consistent
the problem,
driver.
Most of them are though. Most of the people
Yeah.
in the top in here will be. They should be anyway. There's the Rex too.
Yeah,
So
very
they
true.
all have their tendencies. We all know their weak spots. Well, I do. I mean, I've watched them enough.
Yeah.
No, you haven't binned it in X2, Torpedo, but you binned it everywhere else. Just not in X2.
And you are here now, so it could happen.
But so if you shout about who's going to win this race, yes, K18's in 8th position, but you can't write him off. You can't write Neon off. Neon was 3rd in the championship last season.
So
And you got Breezy. We don't really know about his pace overall. We don't really know about Asda's. We know he's just qualified on pole here, but that's the rain might have bet that. We don't know.
yeah. So
Rem, we
also,
know won Dev yesterday, and he beat 3x1 drivers.
You've also got Sugar that obviously he got pole at
Yeah, he's
Bahrain.
not here today. Yeah.
Yeah, and also you've got 18 who got pole in Saudi Arabia, and then you also got Pele who got pole
So Arabia.
in Arabia, Jeddah. I know what I'm saying. I know what I'm
Audi.
saying. Audi, I don't know. Whatever. Jeddah. I'm gonna say Jeddah. Let's just say Jeddah. So anyway,
Where have they got camels to?
and Pele
Right,
Pele
we're gone.
got first.
Let's go. 5-minute break.
So there's your lineup. As you can see, Asda takes the top spot for the start of this race, followed with Remsico in second. So they are going to be a Haas Ferrari fight to turn one for that. And you're followed by Breezy in third, followed with Low, Torpedo, Mr. Neon, Young, K18, Pele, Gibbend, Jewish John, Flavor, and Air Max. That is your lineup for the start of this race.
Yeah. Jeebus John and Flavor were the only cars not to set lap time as Flavor crashed out, and Jeebus retired in the pits with no fast laps.
Yeah, very true. Very, very true. I'm gonna put my my prediction
I
down.
think that must be Air Max there, Maximum.
I wanna put my prediction down before I put any jinx on this race because it's not classed as a race yet 'cause it's not on the grid. But I'm gonna say Pele first, K18 fighting very close with Pele in second. Then I'm gonna go with Low third.
I'm gonna go with a weird one. I'm not even gonna have that. I'm gonna have the P1 and 2 right now on the podium, but not saying which one in order. And I reckon Pele might be coming fourth. I reckon K18 might get third.
Oh really? Okay.
I think Rem from yesterday is in form for today, so he's gonna be one to watch.
Rem's always been quick though. I remember from years ago he was quick.
Not as quick as what he was, but yeah, he's up there. We should be going around about 23 minutes past, I think, area. I'll have a look now and see what was actually posted.
Well, it's not. Isn't it normally a 5-minute break? So then again, it's a short quality. I wonder if you've knocked it down to 3.
No, it's 5. Still 5. We actually got 25 minutes past. We've got 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Oh, Jesus, I'm so warm in here.
Yeah. It's a 32 lap race. It is a hard medium if the damn thing loads up. They should be all starting on mediums or hards. If you start on softs, good luck because you are very brave. You'll be boxing within the first 7 laps.
Yeah.
Only way you'll start on softs is if you get an early safety car, which there hasn't been in any of the races so far this weekend.
And me,
in
me
safety cars, but they've
personally,
all been around about lap 10, 11, 12. So I think it's really mediums till that area, because if you get a safety car from like lap
yeah.
8 or 9, you can go hards to the end.
I was just going to say, I think me personally, after our race we had not long ago, but roughly about an hour or so ago, um, I think I would have been better off starting on the hards, lasting out as long as they can, because performance on the hards was really good. They're not as bad as you think round here.
Yeah, I would. The reason why I don't start on hards here, any track, because if you get an early safety car, you only get one set of hards.
Yeah, you've got to rely on
And
people
9
not
out of
doing
10
anything.
now, you can go hards to the end on every track.
Yeah, true.
So that's why I always start on mediums or softs. Well, I haven't started on softs yet this season because of the way the game's been. Because the game doesn't like softs. But yeah, that's the reason why I start on the mediums. I don't start on hards. I did it once starting on the hards, and a safety car come out within like the first 7 or 8 laps, and everyone else went on to hards and went straight to the end. I had to box again.
Jesus Christ.
So you
Wow.
end up being the
Okay.
only car that does a 2-stop if an early safety car comes out in the first, like, well, if it comes out like 7, 8, 9 laps,
Yeah, yeah.
like now, Flavor's on hards now. If a safety car comes out like lap 10, he'll be the only car has to do a 2-stop, where everybody else will be able to do a 1-stop.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So do you reckon there'll be a lot of
So pretty
people on the
much you're
one
giving
stop
away
then?
a 25-second lead, 25-second straight away. But I mean, I know Flavor, and also know he doesn't expect to be competing with a lot of these guys anyway, so he's quite happy just to stay on hard, to just go and do his 1-stop, probably just doing his 1-stop.
Yeah.
Safety car comes out lap 5 or 6, he probably won't box. Which is the only way you can do. You can't box if you're on hards and the safety car coming out early, you can't box.
No, it's like when we had that VSC. I was on mediums, but us three in front were debating to go in, and you could tell there was itching to go in, but we just left it till last minute and then just carried on the mediums. But I think purposely, if we went on the yards, we could have just stuck it out on the yards as long as we could.
Yeah.
They didn't start deteriorating after 20. Well, I put them on it lap. I think it was lap 70. No, hang on, no, it wasn't. I tell a lie. That was lap 10 when I pitted after them spinning out on the final corner. Put on the hards then at lap 10, and I took that to the end. Did I? I didn't start on soft. No, I did. It was hards to the end from lap 10. So lap 10 to
No,
32. So you got
I
22
think
laps.
everybody in X2 started on mediums. The only person started on softs was Jet. Everyone else started on mediums.
Yeah. Well, I only did because I got damage after causing stupid,
No,
massive,
I got damage when you spun,
Yeah.
and then I boxed at that same time. So I think that was like lap 7 or 8, and I went to the end, and I was on like 59% worn tyres on from like lap 7. So I know they can do probably from lap 6 to the end on the hards, but I mean that's looking after them sort of thing. So I
I'm
mean
gonna
on a
say it.
wheel you can do it. I mean on a wheel you'll be able to save it a lot more than a pad
Yeah, you will.
as well. That's another problem.
I'm gonna say I did
1 minute to go.
22 on them, and when I got the automatic panel coming up showing the tyre wear being really low, there was it like just below just above 50 after 22 laps. So you could easily get, I'd say, probably about 27, 30 laps out of them. To be fair, but you will be pushing right at the end because your grip starts to rip off rapid after about 67%.
The thing is, though, if you box, like I said, if you box like a lap 11 or like that area, everyone around you is going to be boxing like a lap later or two.
Yeah.
So they're all going to be on the same tyre wear anyway, so you won't lose a lot of time near the end of the race. But yeah.
So I
We
see
better
the,
go on the
the
way then.
timer's out. The timer's out.
Hi. So we're about to get underway for the formation lap with immersive, so they
Did,
have to go to the pit box. Pit box.
yeah, Zola, did you know when we started the formation lap? Did you get your glitch where it didn't come up with the arrow for when you're parking up onto grid?
No, but I'm so used to the box now, I don't even pay attention to the arrow.
Oh no, it's just normally it was there, and I was like, hang on, there's something missing on here. I couldn't figure it out. I was like, what's missing here? And I found out it was like picking error that you normally get to divert where to go. But it's obviously obvious with a massive white box on top of your box waiting for you to turn up.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see the likes of a certain couple of them where because of the way they are on the grid and how they're angled,
Yeah.
if they angle their car, because a couple might, angle it. Well, the people on the left are the ones that are going to be angling their cars, or they should be angling it to the right, because they're actually on the bend.
You would,
The
yeah.
bend that goes right, so they should be trying to aim their car to the right a little bit.
I'm gonna say I think
So
Constant
like
Jet
likes
did
of
that.
Asda, Breezy, Torpedo, well, all the odd numbers. So Young, Pelly, and all that lot should be angling their car a little bit to the right, so they're like a little bit of a thing. We'll see in a minute when we get there. You'll see what I mean.
Yeah, you will.
So hard tyres for Young and for Flavour. Everyone else is on the mediums.
Oh, who's that? Come on. Oh, it's Ginge. It's I know Ginge. Yeah, long time no see. How we doing, Ginge? Everything all right? I saw just seeing in the
He
comments.
was too busy killing people in X3. That's why you haven't seen him.
Hey, I didn't mean to do anything like that.
You can't park there. Jesus Christ.
I had quality pace. I couldn't believe it. I was like, yes, I'm getting really good at this now, and I do like it.
You still did get pole.
And then I decided to put rear ends on this on out curve at last corner, and it just binned me off like a div.
A McLaren's
Oh,
already
got
binned
McLaren.
it, and that is low. And wait, what did that Emirates sign do to you? Like, come on, that's one of our sponsors.
Do you want to get
can't
paid what?
No, it says Emirates fly better. Yeah, and there's low in a wall.
Not that low.
Because he's not flying very well. Probably sponsored by Qatar Airways or something.
definitely not easy, Jay.
But it's orange.
So
That's the strategy. It's a medium hard or a soft hard. Ignore the bottom one. It is a medium hard or soft hard.
So as you can see, they're now
Go from
starting
lap
to
7 to hard tyres to the end.
They're just starting to
We'll
now
see
roll
if
up.
people angle their car, because if you look at this now, as there is now, there you go, exactly what I'm on about.
Oh,
We got it wrong, a little bit wrong. But yeah, they got to angle their cars a little bit. I mean,
he tried.
Breezy hasn't, but the guy in P1 needs to. Yeah.
Oh, Breezy.
It was the right thing to do.
Oh,
And
you've
look
seen the
at that, look at
Ferrari?
the broadcast move.
Have you seen Rems? Rems is pointing left.
Yeah.
Wow.
Left. Yeah, he's going to try and cut off Asda.
Right, lights
five
are out.
lights, and we're underway for round number 4 at Imola for X2. An absolute brilliant camera view. We can see so much over here.
Right. So the Ferrari's just jumped in front with Asda in third, Torpedo in
Torpedo's
second.
got Asda already, so is Rem. That's the problem with Asda. He had a poor start, and he's around. There's contact, big crash.
It's the on
Turn 2 is always fun. Oh, some more contact, and there goes K18. He's off track in the gravel, but he's back on track. I don't know if he got damage. Has anyone got damage? I don't know.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Looking
Asda
from the
doesn't
back.
look like it, but I can't see from Breezy.
I think Flavour has. Flavour's got slight damage on his. Oh no, he's fine. Flavour's fine. K18's fine.
Okay, and Young on the outside of B-Tech. Jesus Christ, B-Tech's on the inside, but Young's going to switch back on him, and that is Young up to P4, and his teammate's going to follow. So both McLarens go past the Ferrari, which that could happen in real life.
Contact.
Oh my God.
Contact,
Young
man.
has just decided he wanted to be full-on McLaren car.
This is now brought Jeebus John. Jim Penn into 6 now.
B-Tech.
B-Tech, sorry. B-Tech is now right on the back of the McLaren. Oh, I can't get the words out now. So Rem has just pulled the 1.5 second, at least 1.5 seconds away from Torpedo. Torpedo's got similar time away from Mr. Neon. So these two are really starting to pull away, but obviously that incident that they had on turn 1 has made a massive impact to the rest of the grid.
Yeah, the problem is, like I said, the new immersive thing is if you get disqualified, that gives you a massive disadvantage to anyone that's got. Oh, and that is Air Max in the gravel. I'm trying to get a camera view, but they don't work.
Yeah, they're rubbish. Torpedo's also
Air
now
Max has
dropped
lost to Jeebus.
that 2.5 down to 0.8 of a second behind. He's starting to gain on the back of Rem.
Back here. We're watching the fight for 8th and 7th, 8th and 9th at the moment.
From 4th
8th and 9th, I'm sorry.
no, from 4th all the way to 10th, isn't it?
K18 is right on the gearbox of Breezy, but that is at the moment staying at 310. But yeah, pretty much everyone with it is from 4th backwards is all within like between 4 and 7 and 8 tenths now. Ooh, there's actually more of a train from the back. Oh, someone's just gone. Off on their own. I'm
Oh,
gonna
it's
watch the stream back.
Asta.
Is that just...
Asda
I think
has
they just dropped that on their own.
no damage
Got
on that car. No.
damage. They're still alive. Pelly hands box is onto soft tyres. We completely missed Pelly. So did Pelly have damage? Can you just pause it and go into incidents,
We'll
pit
have a
stops and
look.
see if Pelly had damage?
Let's have a
Oh,
look.
Torpedo! What's happened to Torpedo? Final corner. Torpedo's around the wall.
So in lap 1 we have Low, Asda, Breezy, Young, Pelly, Air Max and Torpedo all having collision with K18 and Low and Pelly. Torpedo got
pit stops
exceeded.
to see if Pelly got
Exceeded
damage, and there is a Ferrari around, and that's BTEC. I don't know if he's caught anybody. Watch out, AlphaTauri, and he's around.
Pelly had a 2.2 second pit stop with no repairs and straight onto the soft.
Just going on to softs, interesting. So he didn't have any damage or anything, so he made a pit stop purely down to something. And there's a Red Bull around now. Torpedoes around again, hot tyres.
So Mr. Neon is now in second position. He's 4.5 seconds behind Rem. The two McLarens are in third and fourth. But Low has got Jeebus John right on his rear end, coming through the tight chicane. That Alpine driver is going to be wanting to try and get a good slipstream out of the final corner for the DRS and ERS together. He'll soon pull off. Rem has just put a fastest time of 1:20.2 on the medium compound.
Lap so far.
Jeebus John's going for a launch.
DRS enabled for Jeebus. But I don't know if he's close enough. I don't think he is.
No, he isn't. No. We might get him now. Here we go.
There is a pass behind
Here we
though.
go.
Breezy's
Inside,
just overtaken
inside.
K18.
Oh,
nah, he's not
right.
close enough. K18's also got past Breezy, but he's on the outside of the Williams or that.
Aston Martin and Breezy's getting involved. In fact, between these three now, K18, Air Max and Breezy. Air Max is leading the way so far. He's starting to pull away from the Alfa Romeo driver K18, but they were going to dive bomb on the Aston Martin on K18. Breezy with the dive bomb there. Didn't get much out of it. There's no damage so far. Can't see much damage at a minute on any of the drivers, so we should be fine to carry on.
It's a bit of an audacious go move there, though, wasn't it? Really,
God.
That hairpin is all about the exit, really.
Yeah, but
if
it
you're
was
on the inside,
it was quite far out. He didn't really have that. He didn't really have the time to get into there. Just a dive for no reason, I think. But they've now
clumped 3 second time penalty on that chicane. That's the first time penalty of the session. Ginge also said something to you in the chat.
Jeebus John's now on the back of the McLaren. He's right there now. DRS.
Could be an overtake this time.
Also DRS.
Within an attempt, mate. This should be a fairly easy overtake. Saying that, they've all got DRS. The McLaren of Young's also towing Low, but Low has no ERS. He's flashing away there, so he's got less than 25%. K18 has got past Air Max. By look on that, he has.
He has.
Now he's going to have to try and go. And here he comes straight back at him.
Air Max is coming.
I wouldn't try and make a move in this corner.
Oh no.
I've seen so many people just get shoved straight into the gravel. So
will the Aston Martin driver do it again, but on Air Max? No, he's fine through there. So we're looking for Flavour. Flavour is out in 9th. He's 6 seconds behind Breezy, but he does have VTEC and Asda starting to approach him that are in 10th and 11th so far.
He is on hard though. Remember that. There is. So he will be going longer. He'll go into a roundabout lap.
A longer stint.
25?
Oh.
That's about 20. No, it'd be more less than that, wouldn't it? It'd be about 18, 19.
It would be, yeah.
118.932, fast lap of the race. Pelly's on hards now. So Pelly's boxed again.
You want to jump on
I've got a funny feeling it put him on the wrong tyres.
Jeebus John now is seriously fighting to get that position off that McLaren driver of XRL Low.
This time. He's got more DRS.
Oh, I don't know.
Or ERS, sorry.
He's fighting. Side by side now. Fourth turn 1.
Who's going to relent?
Oh, they've got contact!
Whoa! I don't know if there was contact. Was there contact?
Oh,
I don't know if there was contact there. I reckon he might have just dropped that. I don't think it was contact. I didn't hear no contact.
No, nothing's come up on the instant
reports.
And
Breezy's just spun on his own as well behind Jeebus. He's going to let that car back and he should get back on track and get on the way again. He's going to come out behind Flavor. Watch out, everybody behind.
Oh, Breezy's
all the way down to 11th position.
Asda and BTEC are fighting very, very well to try and get up towards Flavor. And actually, it's been a three-car fight.
Fight from a couple of years ago now. This as well. This fight is. Jeff has gone away for a couple of seasons. He's back again now, and Asda's also back. This is about a couple of years ago.
This is also bringing Breezy involved. I know Breezy had his incident in his dropped like 8
places.
Cool
Down though. Tires a bit hot now.
Here we go.
We'll be very happy.
So Lowe's 5/10 behind his teammate. He's not going to be there in turn 1, so he's still behind his teammate of Young. We've also got K18 and Air Max following not far behind, roughly 2 to 3 seconds behind the McLaren drivers that are currently sitting in 3rd and 4th. Mr. Neon though, Mr. Neon's got 4 places. He's only 2.8 seconds behind Ren.
Flavor's going to lose both places here. Yeah, he's got VTEC and Asda both got past Flavor up to P8 and 9. Flavor down to 10. Ooh, right on the poor exit of turn 2 into turn 3. Problem is, nice poor exit of turn 1 or turn 2 and 3. You can't really do much about it because it's right in the middle of the road. And also Breezy's got past Flavor up to P10.
So the closest fight so far is for P8. It's got BTEC, Asda and Breezy all fighting for that position.
But we're on board with. The other fight on track really is not really a fight, it's just 2 teammates.
Oh, the 2 McLaren drivers?
The 2 McLaren drivers, yeah, in 3 and 4, they're both within half a second of each other, but one's on hards and one's on mediums. So I'm surprised the medium runner hasn't managed to get past the hard runner, which problem is now the hards are probably going to be better than the mediums are now.
Yeah, the hards would have started bedding in really well now. Yeah, they got so much traction out of that, it'd be unreal.
Yeah, first 6 more laps until the medium runners will start to think about boxing. There's an overtake here as well, and Aston Martin on the inside on the final corner, corner. And who's going to have the better traction though?
Aston's pulled out behind him.
Has more traction, but he has no ERS to defend. Oh, nor does the Haas either. The Haas hasn't got no ERS either, so this is not going to go anywhere.
Oh, the Aston Martin driver is defending very well, but here comes Aston on the inside. Oh, he just can't get there. Nice defending there from Breezy.
Having no ERS though.
So Air Max 8841 is starting to slowly creep up onto the back of K18 in the Alfa Romeo. He has gone wide there, so he would have probably got a warning for that. I will check that just in case. He up to date on
3 second time penalty though, so it's not really going to help him.
It's not now. So we've got some track limits been done from 6 to 7 or Pelley's on lap 6.
Oh, there he goes. Breezy's gone.
Breezy
pour into the turn downhill right-hander. He's gone deep and now he's lost a lot of time. BTEC is now 1.9 seconds clear of that now, so that fight is over. We're going to go with Air Max now. Air Max is now on the back of K18. He's now within a second, so he shows the arrest. He does.
He'll bring him closer to the next lap. I believe in the next 2 laps he will overtake him. So Mr. Neon is now bringing that time down. It's 2.5 seconds behind Ren. I could see this happening in the next 4 to 5 laps. A good change.
I've got a funny feeling BTEC's made a mistake because now all of a sudden Breezy's right on the gearbox and Breezy's passed him. So what has happened there? So he must have had a poor exit at the final corner because BTEC has now dropped a lot of time. He's now 6 tenths behind already.
His rear end is really twitching on most of these corners, so he must start to lose some grip on the rear end.
Almost the tyres get worn if you haven't set your car up perfectly right for how you want it.
Oh, McLaren's gone! McLaren! Lowe is gone!
Oh, Lowe's gone. He's back around again, but he's underway and he's going to come out, back in 7th, 8th? 7th. Back on the way.
For K18 now, it's only under a second. He's right coming up towards Young now for the McLaren. Can the K18 in the Alfa Romeo start to pounce on getting a podium? 10 laps in.
On those mediums as well against hards.
ERS open. ERS is only at 5%. Not going to get
I
this
also
lap.
wonder if anyone's actually underfueled here as well, because there's no safety car yet.
Ah, very true. So the only driver at the minute with the most ERS is Flavor. Flavor has 100%, so McLaren's in for a pit stop. Wing change.
New front wing. Yeah, new front wing. So we're gonna go to that one there.
All B-Tech was wide on turn 1.
Completely certain mess up turn 1 and 2. The problem when you mess up 1 and 2 is like literally half a second to like 8 tenths you lose straight away. Such a horrible corner to get wrong.
It is, but it's also drawn out to him. As is now right there on his rear end. I wonder, you know, if BTEC started to struggle with these medium compounds. I wonder if it started to deteriorate.
Because he's going softly wide in a lot of corners. He's picked up a 3-second time penalty there as well.
Yeah, I wonder if it's pushed too hard.
Got a funny thing, they are done. Well, he is in the pit window for me Hans now, so he could go to Haas.
Oh, the cut corner again. That's another cut. Haas has got a bit slow out of the S's, but he hasn't lost that much of the time. Still near the second window that they've got. I think BTEC's going to pick, you know. I think BTEC. Oh, Rena's going to again look. He's struggling.
Okay, 1/8 also on the back of Young now within half a second.
Team showing true performance in the Alfa Romeo to make sure he can get through onto a podium spot, trying to take it away from the McLaren driver of Young. Bear in mind, these guys have still got pit. The only guy that pitted so far, I think, was a low Torpedo and Pelly. I think the only guys that have pitted. Yes, it is. Pelly has pitted twice, Torpedo's only pitted once, and so has Low. The rest of the field still have to pit. They're all on 10-lap old tyres. The only ones that are 10-lap old and going to have a longer duration is Young on the hard compound. Here we are, look, 18 now is on the back of Young. Can he use their medium tyres and prove to himself that he can get through with the Alfa Romeo? Here he comes on the outside. Oh, it's turn 1. Very nice overtake, very clean. So currently at minute there is penalties all over for Air Max, BTEC in the Ferrari, and Torpedo in 13th for the Red Bulls. Rem still leads the way for Team Ferrari. This is also the fight that K18 had with Young is also now brought Air Max involved for the Williams. Air Max is starting to clinch.
Yeah, so has got past BTEC as well. Also, where
really
the hell's 118 going?
No idea. BTEC is starting to slowly creep up to Asta in his Ferrari, so fingers crossed we'll get that fight underway very, very soon. Someone in the pits. Who's that in the pit?
Air Max.
Air Max is now in the
Williams,
pits.
Air Max.
Should come
out probably behind the AlphaTauri of Flavor, maybe. You might count that gap behind him though in the Ferrari of BTEC.
Yeah, BTEC's definitely gone past now. It will be definitely in front of Flavor, as you said.
Yeah. Down front, comfortably.
So Rem is currently out in front with Mr. Neon 5 seconds behind. They are going to start to catch up with the back markers that are Torpedo and Pelly. I would say if you carry on like this, it could be the next 5 laps, I would say. But they do have to pit. Remember, they do have to pit. Yellow flags in sector 2. That is an Aston Martin.
Breezy. It's got to be Breezy's the only Aston
It
Martin on
is.
track. It's back underway. Neon's in the, Rem's in the pits. Rem's in the pits. Race leader is in the pits onto hards.
Off he goes. 18's jumped into the second. Young's also is any Rem that's pitted out of the top 5.
It is actually the optimal pit stop. His 14 laps. So the rest of them are all going a lap extra.
They're going to try and pull, aren't they?
Oh, the top 4 anyway.
I
Anyone
think
else
they're all
here?
going
Az
to
is
try
going
and pull.
in. Az is in the
Az is
pits. BTEC's in the pits as well. And so is Breezy.
Air Max has got to follow, surely.
Yeah,
Nope.
No, Max was just come in.
Oh, of course he
Brand
did.
new mid
Yeah,
hards.
he did. Sorry.
So he's going back to positions he was in.
So Air Max now jumps straight into 6th.
Maybe about 3rd or 4th by the time they do the pit stops. By the time the
I wonder-
Jeebus John and K18 and Mr. Neon box, Young will be boxing for another 10 laps or so.
I wonder if they're going to pit now. You know, because Mr. Neon is properly opening
Neon
up
needs
his
to.
DRS.
Yeah, Neon needs to pit now because he needs to cover Rem. He can't afford to lose any more time, and he probably won't be
He's pushing to get
gaining
up
much
there.
time.
There he is. He's in.
Yeah,
He's
he's
in. 18's going to follow, I think. Mr. Neon's got a 5-second
He's just in the pit
penalty.
lane.
Oh no way! So that's K18
K18's
coming in.
also in.
Jeebus John's in.
Right, and Young isn't going to box because he's on the hard compound tyres, so he's yet to box. So is Flavour, the only 2 cars yet to box.
So Mr. Neon now
But
is
he's
coming
also
in.
been brought into this fight now as well, 11 lap old hards, but he is back on the back of Breezy. She's on the back of, she's holding off.
The Rem's just got to. Is it turn 1 or 2? I believe it's 2 in it.
The one he's coming up to now is 1, 2 and 3.
Okay.
Left-hander's the first turn, then turn 2's the right-hander, and then turn 3's the little left-hander after it.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm not too sure of the little kink on the straight to turn.
That's what I was thinking.
If it's anything like Austria, it is.
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
I was going to say that's what I was thinking. It was like, oh, sector 1.
Someone spun,
Let's
Williams.
see. Yeah.
That's Air Max.
Oh, he's lost his
Getting
wing.
back in this race as well. I don't think he's got damage.
Yeah, he's
Yep,
lost
I
his
don't
wing.
think he's got any wing.
Oh no.
No front wing for Air Max. So that's a broken front wing. He was getting back in this race as well, and that's going to cost him massively. Full safety car. I think that's just been announced. It has.
Has it been
Full
announced?
safety car deployed. There's a yellow car on track, and I don't believe Renault's still racing anymore. So I believe so. Turn 1 there's a safety
Oh wow.
car.
Renault.
And there you go, in the pits is Young, and
You
it's
know-
probably the perfect time for Young actually. He's going to be leading this race.
You do
I
know for a
believe.
fact that I've just gone looking through the thing.
I'll do him a second. You're going to be second actually, I can't remember, I don't know. In real life it's 11 seconds and the virtual.
Oh, Rem's gone in
So-
front. Young has pitted.
Yeah, Young has pitted to mediums, but he's going to come out. Where's he going to come out to? Is he going to come out in second
Behind
or third?
Neon,
I think
third.
he's going to be third. But yeah, so this is a perfect timing for him though. 'cause
Oh, I
he
don't
can go
know.
to the end on those.
Oh, here comes the Alfa Romeo.
Well, whoa, he nearly come out of the pit sideways. No, he's out.
He's out.
Is Flavour going to box as well? He should do because it is their pit stop area. Let's have a look. No, he hasn't boxed. It would have been perfect pit stop as well because they would have been boxing a couple of laps time.
Yeah, yeah.
Anyway, right. Air Max has gone to softs.
It's on the
Is he gonna
medium.
get to the end.
Young's the only one on the mediums. All the rest are on hards.
Yeah, everyone else started on mediums, so they couldn't go again because you only get one set of mediums. Pelly is the only one that's gone back onto mediums because he started on lap 1 on the mediums and
He did,
got
yeah.
damage. Well, he went to actually he didn't get damage. He just went to softs, didn't he?
Of course.
So, but let's put everyone onto the lead lap though. Air Max is on the soft compound tyres, unless he's going to box again and back onto the tyres he was on. I don't know why he has done that though. Because he will have to box again.
Unfortunately, he will.
Times. I don't think they're gonna. Yeah, they're not gonna go 12 laps. I mean, would they go 10 laps by the time the safety car comes in? Maybe.
Depending on how aggressive you turn it into.
The problem is he can't be aggressive.
No.
Right, So Rem leads it, but he has got Mr. Neon behind him. He's got a 5-second time penalty. Young behind that in third is on a medium compound tyres. Everyone else is on the hards apart from Air Max. Fourth is K18. 5 is Jeebus. 6 is Flavour yet to box, so he's only got the has to box now. 100% has to box. 7th is Low on the hards. 8th is Breezy on the hards. 9 is Asda on the hards. Another point, he's not using his other account. That's why it's weird. And they go, where's K118 or whatever it is, AK Racing, whatever it is.
Yeah.
B-Tech in 10 is on the hard tyres with 3-second time penalty. He's running a lot of curbs, considering it's under safety car, he's nearly on the back of it. Torpedo is on the hards as well. Actually, Torpedo's
just on softs.
Yeah, and he's got a 3-second time penalty. Pelly in 12's on a set of mediums. No time penalties there. Max is on softs and he's got 3-second time penalty. Still yet to catch up. He's still about well, he's not 19 seconds behind, I don't think, but yeah, it looks like he is.
So E.T.
Ginge
has said in the comments that he won his X1 race. Well, congratulations to him. Congratulations, Ginge. Well good result. So, as you can see, the X2 drivers are now starting to warm up their tyres, ready for the restart of this race. We're going to be looking at one more lap behind the safety car before they do get underway. Easy. Will Mr. Neon capitalise on this and try and pull his 5-second gap, or would he pit halfway through the race to get rid of his 5 seconds and possibly get the fastest lap? No.
I think if he boxes later on in the race, he's going to be giving away top 4 or 5 finish, maybe even be more. I mean, unless there's another safety car. If another safety car comes out, he can get rid of it, but yeah.
Yeah. Fingers crossed.
In the pits, it's Flavour. His Flavour is going to box.
He is, he's in. So this might bring Torpedo
back,
closer.
I think he's going to come out. I think he's going to come out in front of Torpedo, though. Yep, that's everyone boxed now.
Flavour's on his way out. Flavour's on his way out. Torpedo's coming through. Would he beat Torpedo to the line? There's Torpedo. Yeah, he's beating him. Is he headed Torpedo?
That's it. It's getting close to being in range of the softs, but that's because it's not under 10 laps. I wouldn't go. I wouldn't have gone softs yet.
Rem was weaving a bit too aggressive then in the pot grass.
Bit of grass helps the grip.
So fingers crossed the safety car will be in this lap. Fingers crossed. We've not got anything through from race control yet, so fingers crossed. Just keep your fingers crossed. The light. Oh, race control's come through. The safety car is in this lap, so Rem is going to start backing that grid up much as he can. Will have the space that he needs to launch off as quick as he can away from Mr. Neon and Young, because they'll be pouncing on him into turn 1, and possibly Katie could be in this. The safety car is now on the pit lane going in. We are approaching the final corner of this lap. Rem is still weaving, ready for the launch. Now he's off. Here we go.
He's off K118, he's got to be careful, he can't overtake before the line, and he's have to get the position back to Young, which means he's going to be capitalising himself with Jeebus John. It's a big crash behind. Jeff's gone, B-Tech's gone. Azza's been involved in that as well with the front wing damage. I don't know what's happened there, but it looks like that is going to be an incident done to the stewards.
That
also,
was
Breezy and Low.
It looked like there was a bit of a confliction with Asda and B-Tech. I think B-Tech went for the overtake on Asda and just caught Asda, and it spun B-Tech round. And they both went flying into the pit straight wall on the outside of the gravel pit. No damage. Well, there is damage.
low in Air Max. Is Air Max still there? He is still there. How's he not spun that car? More contact at the back as well. Air Max with low for 7-8.
Wow, that was massive. Couldn't believe that accident. Huge, man.
Well, he definitely hit the wall hard. I've seen that, and I've seen the actual way he went into the wall.
Jeez.
In real life, that would have been another safety car.
So now the McLaren driver of Young is slowly getting to the back of that Mercedes driver with Mr. Neon. DRS has not been enabled as of yet. There's still one more lap to go for that to be enabled. So they're going to be emptying their ERS out much as they can to get into the second window to be activated for the next lap. So we've only got one retirement so far, and that is VTEC. VTEC penalty has been awarded to Torpedo for multiple warnings.
I think Torpedo, someone's gone as well. I think that's Torpedo. In 11th, he spun around, yep.
Yep. As is in the pits for a wing change, and onto the soft compound he goes. Yellow flags in sectors 1 and 2. Torpedo again.
Torpedo, yeah.
The pack is still high into 2 laps of this race, of this restart. Oh, Mr. Neil and Young on side by side. Oh, Jones pulled back in.
Oh, I'm trying to get it.
James John and KT had to go wide.
No contact.
It's now Breezy involved. Breezy's took it off KT. KT has dropped 2 places.
Yeah, okay, I team into the grass and had to get the positions. Had to cut the corner to make the corner to make the chicane, I believe.
Race controls just come forward now. DRS is now enabled. You're not going to see any effect yet until the next lap. Oh, side by side action with Breezy and KT. KT is trying to fight his way back through. Oh, contact!
Okay, 118's gone, and so is Pelly, I think. Pelly been involved in that. And that's the 3 cars. Oh, 2 cars, I think, actually. 3 cars involved in that, and okay, 118 Pelly.
One kept out, one got away with it.
I think
the other 2 got...
it looked like K18 literally dropped it, and then car on the inside went for the move. And Pelly just got collected. I don't know if Pelly's got damage. Has he got damage? Yep, no, he's got front wing damage.
Pelly's got
K118, AK18, yeah, K18, sorry, he's got damage. I can't see, I've got the rear end of his car. It doesn't look like he's got damage. It looks like Pelly's the only car that's got damage from that.
It does look like it, doesn't it? So, Jeebus John is now on the back of the McLaren driver, also the Mercedes driver, Mr. Neon. This is going to be a big fight. It's going to be a DRS train on the pit straight for these 4 cars. This is also going to be Breezy involved. Possibly the Williams driver of Air Max too. Here we go. DRS is enabled. 3 wide, 2 wide. And Mr. Neal's dropped down into 4th with Jeebus John now in 3rd. Young is still in 2nd. The Aston Martin driver, Mr. Breezy of XRL Breezy is now on the back of Mr. Neon due to that fight that they've just had.
Pelly's in the pits for a new set of new set of wings, a new front wing and new set of tyres of softs, and that's a mark of Mr. Neon. He drops it, Breezy on the gearbox, and not being able to make a move yet. Those hard compound tyres against hard.
Whoa! That's
Breezy's gone.
Hey, and that did Air Max clip him then? Has he got any?
It looked like he just dropped it.
No, I thought he might have tapped him. Just he got a bit of damage, but he didn't. He got away with it.
Pelly's on the back of Astor, I believe. Yeah, that's okay. But now this fight and the fight for lead is the closest fight on track. Young is also on mediums against hard tyres. Rem's the only one that's pretty much being screwed here with set stops.
Oh, no, sorry, I thought he was on the inside there. Oh, we might have a... Oh, yeah.
And Max in the pits, 7 lap old softs. He has to box again. That's the problem. There's no way those softs were going to get to the end.
We're on lap 23 of 32. We've got 9 laps remaining of this race. Like you did say then, Zola, we've got a three-way car fight for the first position with Rem Young and Jeebus John.
And none of them have time penalties either, so this is purely for positions. Jeebus is
One
on the
clean
gearbox
race.
of Young, so Young's going to have to defend against Jeebus, and he's got to try and attack Rem at the same time.
Torpedo got
Rem
fastest
just
lap.
needs to hold on for about 3 laps, and those mediums will be gone. They won't be gone, but they won't be as fast as what the odds are.
So Young's going to want to try and get past, and if they are going to start deteriorating, them mediums get past and then start defending best he can, because he's really good at defending, especially in his McLaren. Yeah, we're looking on the outside now, turn 1.
Yeah,
He's
here
got
comes
it.
Young.
Got it
And
done
Young's
before
going to
then.
have it, I believe.
Oh, it's contact!
Rem's just tagged him. Rem's just tagged him. And that's going to probably be a penalty.
That's now brought Mr. Neon back into the podiums. Torpedo's
Torpedo's
retired.
gone. Torpedo's just retired, and now is he too? He's up here somewhere. Don't think we're actually going to get a car next to him. He's at the back.
Hang on, Jeebus John's
yeah,
got
he's
to him.
crashed. Where's he crashed?
Whoa,
Weird
there's
place
a
to
big
crash.
change.
Safety car's been deployed.
There's a big change. Jeebus John's now up first. Mr. Neon.
Yeah, I've got a funny feeling Rem might have damage. Does he have damage? I can't
Oh,
even see.
wow.
I don't think he's got damage, but safety car's been deployed. We have a safety car, and it's a late one.
So what would you say would be best now to go on? The softs?
8 laps, yeah, stops now.
Softs to the end.
They should all have well, most of them should have a fresh set of softs as well. They used 1 or 2 laps, 1 or 2 sets in qualifying, didn't they? So they should have another set at least,
Yeah.
or 2. I mean, pretty much, I think the top 8 all have a brand new set of softs.
So Az is now in the pits. He's hopefully going to be able to get out before Jeebus John turns up to overtake the safety car and then
Jeebus
try and
John's
get to the
boxing.
back. Jeebus John
They're
is
all
in the
boxing.
pits. Rem's in the pits.
Jeebus is 5-second time penalty.
Oh no! Oh.
And Mr. Neon's obviously going to serve a 5-second time penalty as well.
Right, they're all coming in.
So Rem should
Is
be back
Flavor
in the
going to
lead
stop
here.
out? Is Flavor going to stop out?
Probably not.
No,
Actually. Oh, he is
no.
boxing. Yeah, he is. So I think everyone's going to box here.
Yeah, they all have. They're all boxing.
So Mr. Neon does come out, but he's going to come out in, what, 3rd? He's actually going to come out in 3rd, even though with that thingy. So when Jeebus does come out in front of Rem, of course he is. He's not going to get he's not served 5 seconds yet, is he?
Breezy's in
I'm
4th.
thinking. Right, Air Max hasn't boxed. He's on 2 lap old softs. He's
Oh.
in the car, I think. Oh no, I missed Pele might not box either. But Pele's way back.
Air Max in 4th. Wow. This is going to be very interesting because he's got 2 lap old tyres.
After his spin as well. Right, Pele's in as well. 3 pit stop for him.
So every driver has mostly got a fresh set. The only 2 that it hasn't are Air Max and Pele. Pele's just pitted, so now it's only Air Max that has the 2 lap old tyres. The rest are all fresh. And like,
Torpedo saying I'm so annoyed, had a lightning start and that's ruined it by 1 spin. That's the problem here.
yeah.
I mean, a couple of them have come back from one spin, but it wasn't just the 1 spin. Once you spun again, then it starts getting where you lose like 20-30 seconds, and that's pretty much it is, then race over. Safety car did come out to try and help you though.
So we'll see the safety car to the end of when Asda will approach and catch up with Pele. So it will be another lap at least behind the safety car. So I'd say lap 26 into 27 is where we'll see the restart, I would say. So Peter's put, I am so annoyed, had a lightning start, and you did. And it's ruined by 1 spin. It is unfortunate, Torpedo. It really is unfortunate. Hang on. Whoa, hang on, wait a minute. Have you noticed something,
What?
Zola? I swear to God, the safety car that first come out was the red Mercedes. Now we've got the green Aston Martin.
I think it's been green the entire time.
Nah, I swear
But
it was
it's been green all weekend, so I hope it has been.
I swear it was the red Mercedes. I can't be that thick, surely.
I'm saying nothing.
Alright, I'll kill that one. I said out for you, didn't I? I'm sorry.
I don't know whether you seen the red Ferrari medical car picking up B-Tech. I don't know. Maybe you might have seen that.
Probably, I don't know.
Because he might have needed one.
So, as the Impelli have now caught up with the pack, we are expecting race control to come through with the safety car to be in this lap. Fingers crossed it will be.
It should be saying it just after the chicane. But Jeebus has a 5-second time penalty, and I believe Air Max has a 3-second time penalty.
There you are.
That's the only one he's, yeah.
Also, we just realised Mr. Neon now, because he had to pit anyway for a set of soft, his 5 seconds has now been removed, so he is fine, he's penalty free.
Obviously, 5-second time penalties can't be removed anyway, even if they was a penalty that you could get removed. The safety car has been deployed now late in the race, so 75% of the race is done, so no time penalties can be removed. Not of them anyway.
No. So now he's coming up to the final corner. Jeebus Johnny has got Rem right on the back of him. He's going now. ERS is open. Rem's responded straight away. Mr. Neon's also there with him in the Mercedes. Air Max is falling behind a little.
Breezy's got past Air Max. And K18's got past Flavor. Oh, Neon's in the wall.
Gone.
Backwards. But he went backwards. So I don't know if he's got damage. I mean, I don't know if he's got contact and helped into the wall, or whether it was just a mistake on the curb. But he is out back now. Young's got past. Young got past the inside of Flavor. No, I think he's on the inside of Asda actually. There you go.
What a big change around this has been so far.
Neon and Young now right at the back. They were leading pretty much 2 and 3, 3 and 4. Has the inside. Young's been in room and Young has the
So Jeebus John's pulling away from Rem is roughly 8/10 of a second in front. Rem is
at the moment. Jeebus has a 5-second time penalty. Rem may have a penalty coming to him after the race. It comes down to him reporting it, but as it's got past Flavor up to P8, also has Young got past us as well to 9.
This is going to fall easily for Breezy then, isn't it? Breezy's on the right and the back end of Rem. The RS haven't been able to yet. It will be after this lap.
There. Jeebus 118.149, fast lap of the race. Closest spot on track is for P3, I believe. Breezy on the back. Not close enough, and
inside,
final corner. It's not close
Oh.
enough. Yeah, it was a lunge really. Wasn't close enough to make that move. I think Mr. Neon spun again. He's 12 seconds back now.
Oh no, he's had an absolute beast of a race up to this moment. This restart's really ruined his race.
We thought he got back into it because that 5-second got removed, so he's back in P3 with no time penalties. Perfect, and then yeah, that happened.
So at the minute we've got a fight off for second with second all the way to 7th. All these cars are fighting to get into second place.
We don't know who's going to win this race. That's the thing, we don't even know who's going to win this race. Anyone that gets a penalty now is pretty much screwed. Air Max is in big trouble with a 3-second time penalty. He's going to drop out 5 places to the stand. And Jeebus John could win this race and end up being like 7th.
Oh god.
Because of that 5-second time penalty. He's an absolute love life right now. He needs these guys to separate in the next couple of laps, and there we go. Williams has gone. Air Max. A time penalty as well, so he's not going to be. He wouldn't have been there at the end. But yeah.
Oh, the McLaren driver's got.
He's definitely not there now.
KT down him. KT's right on the back of him.
Yeah, we're watching it.
It's on the inside. Ooh.
No. Oh, too close to in contact.
It looked like KT did have a bit of a tap though. It didn't look like he tapped though.
No, I think it was very, very close to happening, but I think he did. So far, Lowe holds this for P4, K118's in 5, and look at Pelly now. Pelly is looking at his top 4th finish at the moment at the stands. If he can keep it, or say if he keeps him under pressure, anything can happen with these lot. A lot of things happen between Lowe and K18's race.
Oh God, yeah.
Pelly has been pretty much at the back for the entire race, and he's now back in the chance of major points. He won't win this race, but he could get a top 5 or 6 finish.
With the pace that Jimmy's John's pulling out, he could pull out this 3-second gap.
Oh, and more contact.
Oh, McLaren driver's gone.
Yeah, the Merc dropped it a little bit, and then the Alfa Romeo tapped him and then spun, and then they both spun. Lowe's around, sorry, and Lowe is now back in what? 10th position. Is he back on the way? He's back on the way. Doesn't look like he's got damage. Nope. He was having a good race again. There's a lot of people having really good races, and now they're literally not getting anything.
Asda's
getting something, I mean, they're getting points, but
Asda's had a mix of a race. He's been here, there, and everywhere. He's had incidents, and he's gone from the bottom, and he's now back in 7th.
This race has been a very interesting race. A lot of people have been here, there, and everywhere.
Not kidding.
A lot of them are people basically spinning, and then there's just contact afterwards. Like that there, right there, for example. I mean, the Alfa Romeo. The McLaren drops it a little bit, the Alfa Romeo taps his rear end, they both go around.
Yeah.
It was the McLaren that pays the price for it, the Alfa Romeo is still back and running. Right, the other McLaren's on his gearbox now, so he swaps one McLaren for another McLaren. And Amax has got past Labour up to P8, but Amax does have a 3-second time penalty with pretty much 2 laps to go in about 10 seconds time. You just cross the line, you the lap. And we can go sleep for a week.
And do this all again. So, Breezy's got DRS on the back of Rem. Can
spun
Breezy
again.
pull this off? Is that Lowe's gone?
He's just been passed by Mr. Neon as well. So now Lowe is in 11th position. He would still score points. And Young has got past K18. In K18 fight back though, Young did just ride a hell of a lot of curb. K18 is going to come through. Young make a move yet.
Oh, the Aston Martin driver is side by side with Rem. He's pulled out of it. He's still there though.
Make a move. Knowles, Young, and K18. Someone's out spun. Young is Lowe spun on the final corner. Lowe's, well, he's guaranteed the point now for a finish. Well, last lap outside.
Breezy's going to need to harvest this. He's going to have to harvest this as much as he can, his ERS, so he can pull this off on the straight. But it's going to be the final lap of the.
Not going to be able to harvest enough
race.
though. How much has Rem got? Rem's got 14, and he's got 14. They both got exactly the same ERS, and there's no way now Breezy's going to make a move because he's just lost a lot of time. And now he's got Pelly around his gearbox, and Lowe's gone again.
Pelly's now.
Race. I mean, he's got another lap to go and be done.
Pelly and Breezy have both got the same ERS status, but he's got DRS. Can he use his DRS and get round him? He's on the outside. Into turn 1.
Not a great camera view.
Oh no, he just had to pull out.
Oh, made a move. Trying to hope to get a decent camera view from the front end, but it gave me a side pod view, which is no good.
No, it's
yeah,
not.
Pelly has to back out and pays into 4th, and
Yeah,
that is now Lowe being lapped. Yeah, Lowe's being lapped. Lowe's just getting out of the way. Pretty much means he's just got 1 lap to go now. Well, this is the final lap, so Lowe's finishing this race. It's going to be a lap down.
Well, Jeebus Johns pulled that 3-second time penalty away from Rem.
5.
So he's gonna, is it 5?
5 second. He's got a 5 for speeding in the pit lane.
Oh, of
He's right on the
course.
border. It's 4.8 at the moment, but he's going to
4.9.
guarantee at the moment P2. If Rem does get a penalty for contact with Young, he will get this race win.
He's gonna get into 5. Oh, he's got a penalty. Rem's got a penalty.
Oh, Rem's got 3 seconds, so it's all over.
Oh,
Jeebus will win this race, no matter what. K18's got a 3-second penalty as well, so Jeebus John will win round number 4 at Imola.
Followed by Breezy in second due to penalties.
Yeah, Breezy's going to guarantee 2nd position now. So neither one of us picked Jeebus John to win this race, but he's going to win it.
Jesus, not kidding.
Breezy takes 2nd, Pelly takes 3rd. For after the race, Pelly's had, he still takes a podium. Rem takes 4, Young takes 5.
18.
6 is Asda, K18 is in 7. 8 is Air Max, he should hold on to that yet. Flavor picks up points in 9th. Mr. Neon is 10th, and Low will finish in 11th.
Wow, what an absolute race that has been. Drama throughout, and there's been some
Just a
good
bit, innit?
racing, but it was a shame, like you said, that the people that spin, they've had a fantastic race and get caught up with someone else that hits them. So
Yeah, I'll say Low was a prime example. I mean, he got tapped right at the end, and that was this race over pretty much.
it's an absolute blind of a win for Jeebus John in the Alpine.
Last lap as well.
Congratulations to Jeebus
The
John.
118.49. Oh, so Jeebus John wins it. Second is Breezy. Third is Pelly. 4 is Rem. 5 is Young. 6 is Asda. 7th is K18. 8 is Air Max. 9 is Flavor. 10 is Mr. Neon. And Young and Low will pick up P11 with a fast lap of the outside of the top 10, so pick up a point for that. Torpedo, B-Tech only cars not to finish in this race.
It's been a mad race.
Yeah, just a little bit. That was a very interesting race for this one. It was a shame for a couple of guys because literally there was a lot of them like Young, for example, probably would have won this race or been close to winning this race if it wasn't for the contact with Rem and then B-Tech on the safety car restart.
It is unfortunate, and congratulations to Jeebus John for clinching the podium and clinching first place by gaining 10 positions in this race.
Yeah. So yeah, that tells you how much how crazy the race was when someone 11th ends up winning the race.
Yeah, not kidding.
Yeah.
Phenomenal
Thank you everybody for
performance.
watching. X2 round 4 Imola. Next week we should be at
Miami.
Miami, if everything goes to plan. But if anything changes, there'll be announcements if anything does change. Thank you everybody for watching XRL from X2 round 4 at Imola. Congratulations to Jeebus John on the race win. Thank you, Jamie, for commentating with me.
No problem. Enjoyed it. Do it again anytime.
And everybody have a great week next week, and we'll catch you all next week.